It's a good thing maybe about President Trump. All the secrets are now out in the open, just like the relations between some Arab countries and Israel, just being officially announced now. Now, Mohammed, were you surprised to hear the official normalization of ties between the UAE and Israel? Is this not a reward for Tel Aviv?
Well, I was quite surprised that as we know that there have been behind-the-scene contact and relationships for many, many years. The Palestinian cause is beloved to people of the Muslim faith, Arabs across the Arab world, and people of humanity who understand that the world cannot truly be free. There cannot be a campaign for human rights until the Palestinian struggle is complete and there is freedom for the Palestinian people. I'm disappointed that the UAE have took this decision on the basis that, yes, they've got the sovereign right to establish relations with whoever they choose and whoever they want, but really goes against the Arab League initiative, the 2002 peace deal, and goes against what has been the Organization for Islamic Conference's strategy, which is that peace will come only when Israel ends the occupation and when the establishment of a Palestinian state is done. And to preempt those negotiations on the pretext. Because remember, if you read what the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been saying, he says there's a suspension of annexation, not a permanent suspension, but a suspension which suggests that after a few months, after a few weeks, when it all dies down, that he will try to annex those territories. So this is not a victory for the Palestinians. It's not a victory for people who believe in human rights and dignity. And it's an absolute shame that this has happened. And I think people around the world will be deeply distressed by this, but resolute and determined that we will continue to support the struggle of the Palestinians as we've done all of these decades.
Now, Jafar,